the board.
Well, let's go. But I'm Gerald, and I can always have just what I want. She's the baddest, I would love to flaunt. Take her shopping, you know Yves Saint Laurent. But no, she ain't with it though. All because she got her own dough. Boss, if you don't know, she could never ever be a broke.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm recreating a really easy and straightforward Harley Quinn makeup look from the Suicide Squad movie. So to start off, I'm taking Inglots Blue eyeshadow in 426 and I'm patting this all over the lid. This eyeshadow is a pearl base, so you do have to build up the intensity by layering it a few times. And once I've built up the blue, I'm going to start blending it throughout my crease just for a smoked out look. And then with whatever is left on the brush, I'm going to begin dragging that blue downwards, almost following the angle or going parallel to the tail of my brow. Then you want to slowly start building up that blue, but only in small increments, as bright colors are a lot harder to blend out if you apply too much straight away. And then taking the same eyeshadow, I'm going to apply that along my lower lash line and connect it to the blue eyeshadow on the mobile lid. Also, I wasn't too crazy about fallout, as Harley Quinn's makeup in the movie wasn't exactly perfect and it was actually more towards the grungy side. And as you can see, I decided to add some more blue with a flat eyeshadow brush, and I focused most of it toward the outer corner of my eye and then blending it in a downwards direction. And then grabbing Makeup Geek's Corrupt eyeshadow on a small blending brush, I applied this to the outer V of my eye to create a bit more depth and smokiness. So just running along my upper lash line and connecting it to the outer crease. Then with my blending brush, I buffed it well into the blue eyeshadow. Just so that the black wasn't too random, I created a smoked out wing with the same black eyeshadow. This was just to slightly elongate my eyes and bring the whole eye together. I did notice in some images that Harley did have a subtle wing as well. I then brought the black eyeshadow down to my lower lash line and mostly focused it on the outer corner, and same as before, connected it to the smoked out wing. Always make sure to connect everything so that the whole eye comes together seamlessly. And then repeat the same thing on the other side with the red eyeshadow. Here I'm using Inglots number 50 eyeshadow, which is a beautiful red. It applies quite intense, so I didn't need to use as much as the blue side. I then began dragging the red in a downwards direction, switching up between my eyeshadow brush and my blending brush. While I was looking at image references for a makeup, I noticed that the placement and intensity of colors slightly varied throughout the movie. So it really depends on how you want it to look on yourself. I then applied the red eyeshadow along my lower lash line, and then taking the same black eyeshadow, I applied it to the outer V on my mobile lid and then smoked it out. And again, applied the black on my outer lower lash line. In terms of creating depth and dimension, if you don't want to use a black eyeshadow, sometimes black can be a little harder to blend out, you could replace the black by using a maroon shade for the red side and a navy shade for the blue side. After curling my lashes, I applied L'Oreal's Telescopic Mascara to coat my top and bottom. This wand is perfect for creating that wide, dull-eyed effect with your bottom lashes. I've started using this one recently. It does the job and it's perfect for when you only have 5 minutes in the morning to do your makeup. For lashes, I used Red Cherry lashes in 110. If you're going to wear lashes with this look, make sure it's something along the lines of what I have here, where the hairs are spread out enough so that you're able to see your eyelids when looking straight ahead. So something with more length and less volume. I then took MAC's Smolder eyeliner and applied this in my waterline. For lips, I used MAC's Pro Longwear lip liner in Trust in Red to outline and fill my lips. Filling in your lips with lip pencil first will improve the longevity of your lipstick wear, as it gives the product something to grab onto and in turn lasts longer. And then I coated my lips with MAC's Russian Red lipstick, and to get the Harley effect, I smudged the lipstick from my bottom lip to the side of my mouth. If you're using a liquid lipstick, smudge it out when the product is semi-wet. I then drew a love heart on the highest point of my cheekbone with NYC's liquid liner. I would really recommend use a shorter brush so you have more control of the bristles. Otherwise, you're going to make a mess like I just did and it will take forever to perfect it. So that's just a heads up. Then last but not least, I wrote the word rotten following right under my cheekbone. At first I used a liquid liner pen, but it wasn't black enough and almost created like a green tinge on my skin tone. So I took Inglott's AMC gel liner in number 77, the blackest black, and traced over what I had written before. The word didn't turn out as neat as I would have liked, as it's a little tricky writing backwards on your face, but close enough. This product does dry a little fast, so it might just be a good idea to pre-write and perfect the word with a lighter shade before going over it with the Inglott gel liner as your final stamp. And that's it guys, I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to hit like, share and subscribe if you're new to my page. This was definitely one of the easiest looks I've done on my channel, so if you do run out of ideas this Halloween, you can always show up as Daddy's Little Monster. Bye guys!